Hi, this is Chris Funk, your superintendent, and I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone for the great opening of the new school year. I know it takes a lot of collaboration on many parts of the district to accomplish what we did this year, and I appreciate all the work and the support and the professionalism that you've all shown this year. I want to take this opportunity to inform you that in the next 2 weeks I'll be visiting your campuses along with President Marisa Hansen and President Julio Pardo to discuss the fiscal stability of our district. The board last June passed a 3-year budget that shows a $27 million deficit in year 2019-20, and therefore we have to make some decisions on how we're going to address that. And today I'd like to share with you 5 major factors of why we're in this position.
This slide shows expenses exceed revenues. In 2016-17, as we're about to close the books, we're projecting about a $5 million difference. But in 17-18, that projection is almost $16 million. And of course, the 2 out years are even larger. There are several factors that are contributing to our $27 million budget shortfall. The state local control funding formula is starting to level off, although we will continue to receive new monies. It just won't be at the same rate as it was at the beginning of LCFF. Our one-time state discretionary funds are going down. Our biggest culprit is declining enrollment. We have increased pension contributions for STRS and PERS. Special education costs continue to rise. Healthcare costs are rising, all resulting in our declining reserves. We are required to maintain a minimum of a 3% reserve in any year of our multi-year budget. As I mentioned, the local control funding formula continues to give us new monies, and we are expected to be fully funded by the year 2020-21, and at that point, what is scheduled into law is for us to only receive COLA. Now in 2018, there is a gubernatorial election, and a new governor can totally change how education is funded. But at this point, we're only expecting COLA once the LCFF is fully funded. One-time state discretionary funding is a significant hit to us. In 2015, we received almost $12 million. And this year, 17-18, we're expecting only about $1 million. That is a significant hit. In the past, we've used one-time money to support ongoing expenses. That's not the best way to utilize one-time money, but we did feel that it was important to support our employees coming out from that fiscal crisis from 2007 through 2012. Our biggest culprit is declining enrollment. You can see in 2011-12, we were just over 24,000 students, and by 2019-20, we're expected to be approximately 22,366. That's a projected 1,700 loss in student enrollment, which is estimated to be about $16 million hit to our general fund over that time. Special ed costs continue to rise. We do not receive full funding from the federal government or from the state of California. So therefore, in order to provide the least restricted environment for all of our students, we need to use our general funds to do that. Special ed costs continue to climb, and it is another significant reason why we are facing this deficit. Pension contributions for STRS and PERS continue to rise for the employee and for the employer. All new funds from LCFF, we are estimating 30% of those new monies will go towards STRS and PERS. Another significant reason why we have a pending deficit 3 years out. Fortunately, we've been doing a great job collaboratively working together to be able to maintain our health benefit costs. The board and I are committed to maintaining 100% family benefits, but we do need to look at the entire package because we do have a very rich package. But our non-negotiable at this point is to maintain 100% family benefits because we know that that helps us recruit and retain great teachers. All of these are causing our imbalance to severely erode. I remind you that we must maintain a minimum of a 3% reserve in any year of our multi-year. And this shows that we are projecting a negative 6.81% reserve in 2019-20. In 2019-20, you can see that without a reduction in force or layoffs, we are at a negative 6.15%. That is why last June in the multi-year budget, the board passed a resolution to reduce our workforce by a total of 138.75 FTEs. That includes certificated, classified, and administrators for a total estimated savings of $27 million. So you can see that we find no other savings within the organization or no increased revenue. By taking this action, we will be able to have a 3.20% reserve in 1920 after implementing the reduction in force.
We have accomplished so much together the past 5 years, it just seems incomprehensible that we now are facing deficits. But I know that we can work together. We are dedicated to making sure that we protect employee benefits, continuing to pay 100% of our family benefits. But the last thing we want to do is lay off employees. Hopefully we can all work together in a collaborative fashion and find ways that we can save money across the district so that we can limit the impact of completing layoffs later this spring. I look forward to working with you, listening to all of your concerns and your recommendations, because I know together we can find the solutions. Thank you for your time.